Hello friends, welcome back. If you've ever added 10 console.logs and still couldn't figure out what's wrong in your Angular app, this video is for you. Today, I will show you how to debug the Angular like a pro using the real world code step by step. So right inside the vscode. So we will cover the breakpoints, expressions, async issues and even some sneaky bugs. So come, let's dive in. Here is the repository in the GitHub. So go to github.com/learnsmartcoding and click on repositories. Pick up any repositories that you want. I have choose this one for the demo and I have opened up that code in the Visual Studio Code like this. The first thing what you have to do is, if you see something like .vscode folder, just blindly delete that because I'm going to show you how to do that. In order to start with our debugging skills, the first thing that you have to do is go to this left side and click on run and debug. Ctrl+Shift+D will bring you like this. And here the first option is what you have to choose, run and debug. And it will prompt you what you need to do. So we are going to choose a web app Chrome. This basically means it's going to add a file under the VS Code folder that's called launch.json. And this is the default configuration that comes. It has a name and I'm going to change the name to just launch Chrome. And the port is 8080, which we will change to 4200 because that's the default port for our Angular application. Now, this is the default one. One more thing that we have to do, right click, add a new file, name it as tasks.json and just copy paste the code that is there in the GitHub repository. I'm going to copy paste a piece of code here. Here you go. Here's the code. So this code, this file is not mandatory, but it is recommended. So just take a look at this. It just has the command and argument and some certain settings of the task. So once you have this copy pasted, and then one more thing, last thing that you have to do is go to the launch.json and we are going to add one last piece here, which is pre-launch task. So a property called pre-launch task. So a property called pre-launch task. I'm going to do this. So which says it's ng-serve, and after this just save it. Now you can go to the source and you can go to any component that you want, servers, component, anything. Let's say I'm going to form component. Here nothing is there, so let's talk about a component that has a bunch of information, and the component is debug.debug. the component is debug demo. This is just meant only for this, debugging skills. So basically, if you see to this left side and the line numbers, you can see something called red color. So if I go here and hover, it says click here to add a breakpoint. So like this, I can choose these breakpoints wherever I want, which means whenever this method is being invoked, this function is being invoked, you will get to hit this place. Okay. Now after this, click on this run and debug. And you can click on this one. Basically, this is coming from the launch.json and we have launch Chrome settings. So you can click this. So now, once I click this, what will happen is it is going to open up the browser in the debug mode. Did you notice? This is not the regular browser. This is the debug mode browser. And because we already have the breakpoints here, it has hit here. And I can press F10 to go over it. As I go over it, it will show you the data for these variables. And you can also see a nice tag here like continue, step down, step up, one by one, restart, stop, all of these things. Okay, what you need to know more on this is left side, there's something called variables, watch and call stack. Call stack will give you from where the code started and where currently the code is. See, currently the code is in process uses. And what is variables? At this point of time, whatever the variables are here will be shown here. Okay, so this represents the current component itself and these are the variables. Watch. Let's say I wanted to keep a watch on these variables, like what is happening or any other variables that is I wanted to watch. Come here, click on this expression and enter it. Now this will start showing up the information. So I can come here, click here. If the expressions are not resolved, it will give you like this, but that's okay, right? You can keep adding whatever you wanted to watch here so that you don't need to add the console.log. And if I press F5, everything will be run. watch will have not available because right now it's not watching anything. But if I again refresh, the same component is getting hit, so that's why you started seeing this. You see this, these are not having value, but as I progress you will get to see the values here. See, you can debug every single thing by F10. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video. This is so easy to debug your skills, and you don't need to put the console.log while you are building an application. You don't need to stop the application, you can lively debug everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with your friends. And if you have anything specific to ask, don't forget to put it in the comment section. I will be happy to help you. And also I've given the link in the description to join the Telegram group, as well as follow the GitHub repositories. Also follow the GitHub in my account and you will be notified as the new repositories are getting kicked in. Alright guys, stay tuned and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tech tutorials. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Happy coding!